On a freezing Christmas night, three little cat heroes fly above the city, searching for the places that feel the cold the most.
Beneath the bright streets, there are quiet corners where people sleep under bridges instead of under Christmas trees.
The sleigh's magic map shows cold spots in the city, places where warmth and comfort are still missing.
Under one bridge, men and women try to sleep with only thin blankets between them and the winter night. Above them, cars rush by, but down here, time feels slow, cold, and very far from Christmas magic.
Milo opens a secret compartment, full of warmth, carefully prepared for nights exactly like this. Leo plans their mission, choosing safe spots where gifts can land softly without waking or startling anyone.
Bobo carefully ties each bundle with a parachute, making sure every package will float down like a quiet snowflake.
The three friends share a silent promise, hoping every gift will carry warmth, dignity, and comfort.
The sleigh slows and lowers its glow, staying hidden high above the bridge like a gentle Christmas guardian. Down below, the night is cold and quiet, with only one small fire fighting against the winter air.
Their first gift slips into the night, falling slowly like a tiny star leaving the sky.
The parachute catches the air and guides the package toward a quiet spot right beside someone in need.
The package arrives without a sound, waiting patiently to be found when the time is right. Bundle after bundle floats down, each one guided by care from above and a promise not to disturb anyone's rest.
From the ground, they look like shy little lanterns, bringing warmth without asking for anything in return.
As the night fades, one man wakes and finds a soft blanket and a steaming drink that were not there before.
He pulls the blanket close, feeling its weight and warmth, and wonders quietly who might care so much.
Not far away, two strangers share the gift they've been given, passing the soup between them like old friends.
A mother wraps her little one first, choosing their comfort before her own, as the new blanket pushes the cold away.
One person receives more than they need, and without a word, passes warmth on to someone else still sleeping.
From high above, the three heroes watch their gifts do the work, choosing to stay unseen so the moment belongs only to the people below.
The bridge that once looked cold and forgotten now glows with tiny signs of comfort and care.
As the sun begins to rise, the three little heroes disappear into the sky, ready to find the next place where On this cold Christmas night, three little heroes fly in their reindeer sleigh.
Inside the tall hospital, many young patients are awake, wishing they could be home by the tree instead of under bright white lights. One child presses their nose to the window, feeling the distance between the world of Christmas outside and the quiet room inside.
From their sleigh, Milo, Bobo, and Leo see the hospital glowing on their map, shining like a place where Christmas... Tonight, the sleigh is light. Milo guides the sleigh into a quiet glide, making sure they can get close without waking the whole building at once.
Like a secret Christmas ship, their sleigh comes to rest right outside the children's floor, floating in the snowy night.
The first child to see them blinks twice, not sure if their eyes are playing tricks or if Christmas has just arrived at their window.
Leo paints the outside walls with glowing pictures, turning brick and glass into a giant, living Christmas card.
Soon the whole side of the hospital becomes a moving light show, full of reindeer, stars, and silly Christmas shapes.
Nurses wheel patients to the windows so they won't miss the show, and tired eyes suddenly shine as bright as the decorations outside. Bobo wiggles into the silliest positions he can, pressing his face up to the glass until the children burst into giggles.
Room by room, laughter and surprise ripple through the hospital as each child shares the moment with their favorite toy or loved one.
Milo has prepared something more.
Tiny gift boxes match to the rooms where the children wait.
From beneath their reindeer sleigh, a smaller sleigh quietly drops, ready to deliver surprises straight to the hospital.
A nurse on the night shift looks down in wonder as the tiny sleigh arrives with a soft jingle and a gentle glow.
The message asks the hospital staff to deliver these gifts, so the magic feels like it came from someone close, not strangers in the sky.
Soon, nurses carry small boxes from room to room, giving each child a little piece of surprise wrapped in ribbon and care.
Inside each box is comfort and light, something soft to hold. Even families who have spent many nights in this building suddenly feel like they are all together at a Christmas party.
High above, the reindeer sleigh draws one last shape in the sky, a shining heart that seems to wrap around the whole hospital.
The three little heroes do not knock or come inside. They simply watch and smile, knowing that joy has reached the rooms that needed it.
The hospital no longer looks lonely. It shines like a lantern of hope in the winter night.
On this late Christmas night, three little cat heroes fly in their reindeer sleigh, watching over a town where...
At the far end of the street, one small house seems to be trying its best.
Inside, a grandmother sits by a fireplace with no flames, wrapped in silence instead of warm conversation.
Old photos tell stories of noisy holidays long ago, but tonight the frames only watch her sit in the quiet.
She switches off the light and moves to another room, leaving her Christmas decorations dim and unfinished.
From their sleigh, the three heroes see a little heart-shaped signal above her home, showing a soul in need of company more than presents.
Milo chooses her home as their next stop, guiding the sleigh lower through the falling snow.
Leo organizes a mission with three simple goals: warmth, light, and a gentle surprise.
Bobo checks their stash of comfort. Soft blankets, soft lights, and one very special gift for the mantle.
Their reindeer sleigh touches down as quietly as a snowflake, right in front of the lonely little house.
The three friends step off the sleigh and pad softly through the snow, careful not to disturb the stillness of the night.
Milo quietly squeezes through a small open window, bringing Christmas magic into the room without a sound. He takes in the room, a place that remembers Christmas, but has been waiting too long for warmth.
With a careful touch, he brings the fire back to life, letting the first waves of heat and light fill the room. Leo connects his device to the house, waking up strings of lights that the grandmother never quite found the energy to turn on.
Bobo tiptoes in with their special box, following Milo's quiet directions as they build comfort around her favorite chair. Together they change the room, not with loud colors, but with gentle touches that make everything feel safe and warm. Leo leaves one special present on the mantle, signed not with names, but with a promise of secret friendship. Milo sets a small tray beside her chair, giving her everything she needs for a quiet, cozy Christmas moment. Bobo hangs a little star where she will see it as soon as she returns, pointing her back to the warmth they've created.
Their work done, the three heroes leave without a trace, making sure every door and window is closed against the cold.
When she returns, she stops in surprise, wondering how her quiet house... On the mantle, she finds a picture of three cheerful faces she has never seen before, yet somehow feels she already knows. She holds the frame close, feeling a warmth that comes not just from the fire, but from the thought that someone remembered her tonight. From the street, her home no longer looks like the lonely one at the end, but like a tiny beacon of Christmas comfort.
As the sleigh disappears into the night, the three little heroes leave behind a grandmother who... On a bright city night, three little cat heroes ride their reindeer sleigh, searching for hearts that feel forgotten in the holiday rush.
Down below, on a cold sidewalk, a young shoeshine boy bends over his work while the world hurries by.
His tools are old, his fingers are numb, and every breath he takes fades quickly into the night air.
From above, the sleigh's magic map shows one special corner, marked with a little heart and a tiny shoe. Milo chooses that spot, guiding their sleigh away from the bright traffic and down toward the shy little corner below. Leo designs a better set of tools, not with gold or jewels, but with strength, quality, and care.
Inside the sleigh, a new box waits, ready to give the boy more than just a gift. It gives him a real chance.
Bobo adds something of his own, a warm scarf from his own shoulders to wrap around the boys instead.
Their sleigh settles quietly in the shadows, hidden from the rushing crowd but close enough to reach the boy without a sound.
The three friends step into the chill, carrying the box between them as carefully as if it were made of glass.
His last customer vanishes into the crowd, leaving him with only a small handful of coins and a big, empty street. He pulls his coat tight and looks up, wondering if Christmas has any space left for someone like him.
He doesn't hear the soft footsteps behind him until three small shadows fall across his worn wooden box.
Milo places the new box quietly in front of him, letting the difference between the two speak louder than any words.
Leo shows him the inside, strong, organized, and ready for work, tools that say his effort deserves something better.
Bobo drapes the scarf around the boy's shoulders, giving not just warmth, but a feeling that someone cares whether he is cold or not.
Inside the lid, a simple message waits, telling him that his work has value, and so does he.
Soon, someone stops, drawn by the careful box and the bright tools, and offers a shoe for shining.
One by one, others follow, until his little corner becomes a tiny island of work, respect, and kindness.
With every gleaming shoe, his back straightens and his eyes shine, not just from the lights, but from new hope inside.
The three little heroes watch just long enough to see his smile grow, then slip away, so the moment belongs to him alone.
Their sleigh rises into the falling snow, carrying the knowledge that sometimes the best gift is the power to keep going.
Far below, one little patch of sidewalk glows brighter than before as a shoeshine.
On a chilly Christmas evening, three little cat heroes fly over a park where laughter and snowball fights have slowly turned into something less kind. Below them, one child stands alone in front of a snowman someone else made, his shoulders stiff and his hands clenched into fists.
With one hard kick, he cracks the snowman apart, while the builders watch their work crumble without knowing what to say.
From their sleigh, Milo, Bobo, and Leo see more than broken snow. They see a heart that has forgotten how to be gentle. Side by side, the three little heroes walk toward the trouble, not with anger, but with calm and curiosity.
Up close, they see not just a bully, but a tired, upset child who doesn't know what to do with the storm inside his chest. Leo shows them a picture of what once stood here, reminding everyone of the care and teamwork it took to build it.
The builders of the snowman stay quiet, but their eyes ask a simple question. Can this be fixed? Bobo brings out a little heart made from cloth and light, something meant to remind everyone what this night is really about. Milo starts rebuilding, not scolding or blaming, but inviting the boy to choose a different action than the one he took before.
Step by step, the boy moves closer, his hands shifting from breaking to building as he adds his strength to the new snowman.
Leo quietly organizes the team, turning 4 separate children into one group with a shared goal.
Block by block, they raise a bigger snowman, stronger than the first, tall enough to hold a new kind of memory.
Bobo hands the heart to the boy who did the breaking, giving him a chance to be the one who brings warmth instead.
Holding the little heart, He feels the weight of what he did and the gift of being allowed to make it right.
He places the heart where it belongs, turning the snowman into a symbol not of hurt, but of healing.
The heroes share the last details, but leave the final choices to the children, letting them shape their new shared creation. Soon, a new snowman guards the field, built not by one lonely child, but by many hands working as one.
The boy who once kicked their snowman now asks, without words, if he can join in a different kind of play.
Their laughter returns to the park, this time built on trust and a promise to protect what they create together.
The three little heroes watch as the real magic appears, not from their sleigh, but from a change inside a single heart. The park looks different now, not because of lights or decorations, but because forgiveness has taken root in the snow. As the sleigh disappears into the stars, the snowman's red heart keeps shining, a quiet reminder that after helping so many people in the city, the three little cat heroes turn their eyes toward the deep winter forest that waits in silence. On their magic map, a patch of forest glows with tiny signals, showing where hungry animals are struggling through the snow.
Down below, paws and hooves scrape at frozen earth, but thick snow has hidden nearly every seed, leaf, and nut.
Milo guides the reindeer team lower. They bring Christmas to a place. Leo opens a special program designed just for the forest, filled with gentle ways to share food without frightening wild animals. Bobo checks their supplies, making sure they have enough food not just for tonight, but for many hungry bellies.
Together, they prepare gentle food fireworks that will burst into gifts, not noise or flames.
The reindeer sleigh sweeps over the treetops, carrying warmth and color into the coldest corners of the woods. In the middle of the forest, they find a lonely tree that has lost its leaves, standing like a quiet guardian in the clearing.
Milo holds the sleigh steady, turning down the lights so the animals will feel safe to come closer. Leo sends the first gift, a cloud of seeds that falls like a gentle second snowfall onto the clearing. The seeds settle in rings and swirls, drawing invisible paths that will soon be filled with tiny footprints. Bobo adds bright pieces of vegetables that dot the white ground with orange and green, like Christmas ornaments made just for animals.
Milo, Bobo, and Leoo stand beside their light brown ring.
Satisfied with their careful drops, the three friends step onto the snow to turn the lonely tree into a true Christmas feast.
Milo hangs edible garlands, making sure each loop of popcorn and berries is low enough for curious noses to reach.
Bobo hides extra baskets beneath a soft layer of snow, turning the clearing into a treasure hunt that will last for days.
Leo carefully balances where the food lies, so every trail, burrow, and hollow has a share in the feast.
Soon, the first guests arrive, their steps slow and gentle as they test the air for danger.
More animals join them, each one drawn by curiosity and hunger, all watching the three little heroes with wide, careful eyes.
Bobo offers a quiet gift, letting a rabbit choose when to come close, showing respect for its wild little heart.
Milo and the reindeer stand quietly together, listening to the gentle crunch of a forest that is finally full and calm.
Leo makes a final adjustment so that even the smallest home has a path to food, until every tiny light on his map shines with comfort.
The lonely clearing becomes a secret forest banquet, lit not by lamps or signs, but by sharing.
Their mission here is complete, and the three little heroes know it is time to let the forest enjoy its Christmas night alone.
As the sleigh lifts off, the feast continues below, a quiet celebration known only to the forest and the stars.
After a long night of delivering gifts, three little cat heroes guide their reindeer sleigh toward one last small house at the edge of town.
Their magic gift sack once full and heavy, now sits almost empty, holding just enough presents for one final stop.
Milo catches the bag too late. Bobo slides across the floor, and Leo watches the last presents disappear into the night.
When the sleigh steadies again, all that remains in the sack are bits of ribbon and torn wrapping.
Ahead of them waits the last home on their list, a place that has so little and yet still tries to shine.
Leo reads the details of this family's year, full of challenges and small wishes that hope someone is listening.
Milo knows turning away is not an option. If any home needs a visit tonight, it is this one.
Their sleigh circles the house like a thinking star, searching for another way to bring Christmas inside. Bobo rummages through every corner until he finds only scraps, decorations, and his own most treasured toy.
Leo switches the sleighs and systems into a different kind of mission, one that doesn't depend on magic packages at all.
The cabin reshapes itself into a tiny workshop, inviting the three heroes to create instead of simply deliver.
Milo folds each scrap of paper with patient paws, turning leftovers into tiny treasures filled with thought and time.
Bobo ties and twists the ribbons into handcrafted decorations, each one a little messy but full of his big, gentle heart. Leo builds one special present around Bobo's favorite toy, turning his most precious thing into a gift for someone else.
Soon, their table holds not store-bought toys, but gifts shaped by their time, effort, and love.
Milo adds a note that tells the truth, that no magic bag is needed to make tonight meaningful.
Their sleigh finally touches down, quiet and respectful, as if bowing to the little home that has waited all night.
With their arms full of handmade surprises, the three little heroes follow a path of cardboard cutout stars taped to the porch.
They set their box where it will be easily seen, letting the ribbons and handwriting speak their message for them.
Bobo leaves his favorite toy with a quiet tap of his paw, choosing someone else's happiness over his own.
Just after the sleigh begins to lift, the door opens, and a sleepy pair of eyes widen at the sight of a surprise on the porch.
On the living room floor, simple gifts become treasures as small hands explore every fold, knot, and stitch. A parent reads the message and feels their eyes sting, knowing that somewhere in the night, someone thought of their family.
From high above, the three heroes watch only long enough to see joy appear, then turn away so that the memory belongs to the family alone. Their magic gift sack, once full and heavy, now sits almost empty, holding just enough presents for one final stop.
But a sharp gust and an old tear in the fabric send their hard work spilling into the darkness before anyone can stop it.
Milo catches the bag too late, Bobo slides across the floor, and Leo watches the last presents disappear into the night. When the sleigh steadies again, all that remains in the sack are bits of ribbon and torn wrapping, like...
Ahead of them waits the last home on their list, a place that has so little and yet still tries to shine.
Leo reads the details of this family's year, full of challenges and small wishes that hope someone is listening.
Milo knows turning away is not an option. If any home needs a visit tonight, it is this one.
Their sleigh circles the house like a thinking star, searching for another way to bring Christmas inside.
Bobo rummages through every corner until he finds only scraps, decorations, and his own most treasured toy.
Leo switches the sleigh's systems into a different kind of mission, one that doesn't depend on magic packages at all.
The cabin reshapes itself into a tiny workshop, inviting the three heroes to create instead of simply deliver.
Milo folds each scrap of paper with patient paws, turning leftovers into tiny treasures filled with thought and time.
Bobo ties and twists the ribbons into handcrafted decorations, each one a little messy but full of his big, gentle heart.
Leo builds one special present around Bobo's favorite toy, turning his most precious thing into a gift for someone else.
Soon, their table holds not store-bought toys, but gifts shaped by their time, effort, and love.
Milo adds a note that tells the truth, that no magic bag is needed to make tonight meaningful.
Their sleigh finally touches down, quiet and respectful, as if bowing to the little home that has waited all night.
With their arms full of handmade surprises, the three little heroes follow a path of cardboard cutout stars taped to the porch.
They set their box where it will be easily seen, letting the ribbons and handwriting speak their message for them.
Bobo leaves his favorite toy with a quiet tap of his paw, choosing someone else's happiness over his own. Just as the sleigh begins to lift, the door opens. On the living room floor, simple gifts become treasures as small hands explore every fold, knot, and stitch.
A parent reads the message and feels their eyes sting, knowing that somewhere in the night, someone thought of their family.
From high above, the three heroes watch only long enough to see joy appear, then turn away so that the memory belongs to the family alone. Their magic gift sack may be empty, but their hearts are full, because tonight they learned that the great...
Late on this busy Christmas route, three little cat heroes guide their reindeer sleigh toward another home that has been waiting all year. One cheerful house stands ready, with stockings on the mantle, cookies on the table, and an extra...
From above, the three friends take a careful look, trying to choose the safest path from the sky to the living room below.
Leo's map shows them exactly where the walls narrow, where the bricks bend, and where things might get just a little too snug. Milo picks the safest route, determined to make this delivery as smooth as all the others. In a swirl of soft soot and starlight, he lands in a room that smells like pine, sugar. He sets each present in its perfect place, leaving the room looking exactly like the Christmas morning they've been dreaming of. Up top, Bobo wiggles with pride at how fast they're working, and Leo checks another shining dot off their long route.
When they reach the second chimney, Bobo's eyes sparkle with curiosity and just a little too much confidence.
Even as Leo's map blinks its gentle warning, Bobo is already ready to prove he can be just as quick as Milo.
At first, he slides with only a little effort, brushing against the bricks as the chimney hugs his sides closer and closer. Then, with a soft little thump, the chimney decides it has had quite enough Bobo for one night. From the living room, all that can be seen are two wiggling paws and just the faintest sound of muffled grumbling.
Up above, Milo and Leo measure the situation with their eyes and their tools, quickly realizing this rescue will take both brains and muscle.
They tie a careful rescue line, making sure every knot is secure, and every step is as gentle as the cold bricks will allow.
They pull together with steady, patient strength, but the stubborn chimney holds on like a grumpy stone giant.
Leo switches tactics, reaching for a different kind of solution, one that's more clever than strong. Milo spreads the magic gel where the bricks cling the tightest, turning rough stone into a gentle slide.
To add just a bit more motion, Milo tickles Bobo's feet until his kicks help loosen him free.
At last, the chimney lets go, and Bobo shoots out into the night air with a whoosh and a shower of glittering dust. They collapse into the snow in a tangled pile of relief and laughter, looking like they just lost a snowball fight to the chimney itself.
And down below, the tiny bag of treats lies waiting on the hearth, proof that even a clumsy delivery can still end in success.
Back at the sleigh, Leo marks this home complete and quietly adds a note. Use front door next time if possible.
They share a quick, knowing glance, proud that they solved the problem together without waking a single sleeping soul.
After a long Christmas night of helping strangers and friends, 3 little cat heroes guide their sleigh home as the first light of morning begins to rise.
All across the town and beyond, small pockets of warmth begin to glow, where their kindness quietly passed through the night.
Their paws are sore and their clothes are messy, but their hearts are full and steady. On Leo's glowing map, every destination is complete except one, their own headquarters, marked as the final stop of the night.
For the first time tonight, their next landing is not a stranger's roof, but their own. The reindeer ease to a stop, as tired and satisfied as the 3 small heroes they have carried all night long. With gentle goodnights and grateful pats, they officially close the mission that started with a single urgent letter.
They step back into the place where it all began, now forever changed by the night they just lived.
The tools that once carried surprises are now just quiet objects, resting like they are tired too. Without planning it, they fall into a tangle of paws and tails, the kind of comfortable mess only true friends can make.
For the first time all night, they allow their eyes to close, trusting the world to wake up on its own for a little while.
Morning grows stronger, and with it comes a new kind of magic, one they did not expect.
In the center of the room sits a gift that was not there before, wrapped in care and marked with a sign they know very well.
Milo wakes to find a mystery in the room and quickly decides that this is not the kind of surprise to open alone.
Bobo's sleepiness vanishes in a heartbeat, and Leo's careful eyes confirm what they hope is true.
The words on the tag are simple, but they carry the full weight of a thank you from the one who trusted them with the whole night.
Around it lie gifts chosen with care, each one designed to make their next journey safer, kinder, and even more magical.
At the bottom waits a picture of the lives they touched, gathered into a single moment they can hold in their paws.
As they study the image, they realize that every act of kindness they gave has become a thread in something much bigger. The final message reminds them that love is not something you lose by sharing, but something that grows every time you let it go.
They place each gift where it belongs, turning Santa's thank you into part of their everyday world. Beyond their walls, the town starts to stir, and the echoes of their kindness turn into smiles, laughter, and from their doorway, they see the world bathed in daylight. Different now, not because
Their first Christmas as Santa's helpers has ended, but the path they made through the night will stay written in the snow and in